That was beautiful. Well, how about one more round of applause for all that? With the introduction or reintroduction of numerical grades, we've gone back to an old tradition, Roslyn, of having a salutatorian and a valedictorian. Our next speech will be by our salutatorian, Max Rubin.
Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to welcome the superintendent, the Board of Education, the Roslyn High School administration and faculty, friends, family, guests, and my fellow classmates. Growing up, I had never filled out a permission slip, medical form, or waiver. My dad is a lawyer, and my mom is an accountant, so filling out forms is like second nature to them. Every sheet I bring home from school for them to sign was taken out of my hands before I even got a chance to read it. They'd fill out the entire sheet and hand it back for me to sign. Hey, I had no complaints. It was less work for me. So, last summer, I was fortunate enough to attend a pre-college program away from my parents. I wanted to go rock climbing, but had to fill out a waiver. For the first time, I actually read through the sheet I needed to sign, and had absolutely no clue what it was asking for. To make a long story short, I didn't go rock climbing. This made me realize I am way too dependent upon my parents. I know I'm not an isolated case. We live in Roslyn. Roslyn parents do everything possible for their children to succeed. The parents do it out of love, and their actions are for all the right reasons, but they can have detrimental effects. Their children become dependent on them for everything. There is a Chinese proverb that states, "Give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. Teach a man to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime." For 18 years, my parents have given me the most delicious fish the sea could offer. Now it's time for me to step out into the real world, and I've never even seen a fishing rod. Class of 2010, look at your lives and realize how much you depend on your parents. When you head off to college, you won't be able to depend on them for so many things. Make the transition now. Become independent in these areas. If you're going on a trip, pack your own bag. If you don't know how to wash your clothes or fold your laundry, ask your parents how to do so. If your parents wake you up every morning, learn how to wake up to an alarm clock. Break your dependence now before you head off into the real world. Now, these examples may seem trivial, but it goes much deeper than that. For 18 years, our parents have made most of the decisions for us. In college, we're going to make most of them ourselves. We will have to learn how to manage our time between work and play. We will need to meet with advisors to pick classes and arrange our schedule. We will need to manage a full-scale budget for food, clothes, accessories, and necessities. The biggest decision we will make in college is choosing a major. After that, it is choosing what career we are going to do for the rest of our lives. How can you expect to sufficiently take care of yourself for the rest of your life if you can't even pack your own bag, do your own laundry, get out of bed in the morning? To thrive in college and the rest of our lives, we need to be independent people. Parents, it is very important you do not tell us to do these tasks. If every day you tell your child to make his bed, and he never makes it until you tell him to, he has become dependent upon your command. In college, if you're never there to tell him to make his bed, he never will. If you direct what we need to do, then we still depend on you to help run our lives. Look, we know you want to help, and we appreciate it greatly, but we can't go on through life relying on you for everything. When teaching us how to ride a bike, you had to let go of the handlebars to see if we'd stay up. If you never let go, we would have never truly learned. It may have hurt to see us fall. I know it hurt me. But we were always able to get up and continue riding. We've reached the point in our lives where we need you to push us off and send us on our way. If you don't let go, we'll never fall, but we'll never feel the wind in our hair either. So classmates, take charge of your lives now and be more independent. We're going off to college. Let's make the most of it. Parents, as hard as it may seem, you have to let us go. As Frank A. Clark said, the most important thing that parents can teach their children is how to get along without them. You've nurtured us for so many years, you've done a wonderful job, and we're finally capable of taking care of ourselves. Now, I want to thank Trevor for representing our class as class president for this year. Thank you. I would also like to I would also like to congratulate Kate and her family on her incredible feat. Now, I'd like to thank the entire class of 2010, especially my friends. Without you guys, my high school experience at Roslyn just wouldn't be the same. I'd also like to thank all of my teachers for providing me such a wonderful education. To my Baba and Poppy, thank you for how much love you've given me over all these years, as well as all those bowls of the most delicious chicken soup in the world. To my brother Adam, thanks for paving the way for me. I've always tried to be just like you, and I'm always happy when people confuse us for twins. To my sister Emily, thanks for bringing laughter and excitement into the house. Good luck on your next 2 years of high school. Mom, Dad, thanks for the best 18 years of my life. You've done everything for me, and I can't thank you enough. You've made my bed, cooked meals for me, taught me how to drive, and most importantly, how to love life. However, you can't follow me to college. It's going to be kind of hard making friends if you guys are all at all the parties I go to. So, you taught me how to take care of myself, and I will. I'll make you proud, but first you gotta let go. I love you guys. To the class of 2010, we're done!
Our next speech is by our valedictorian, Katie Kirby.